Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and somebody sent me this file, and I'm a little bit confused because this is not the file they were kind of showing me, but this file has some problems. As you can see, it's non-transparent. There is some white in there. So I'm going to make a duplicate of this, Control D, and the one I'm doing it for, you need to set your nudge factor to 0 or your nudge distance to 0, 0. For a lot of reasons, but that's my personal preference. And I just made a copy so I'd know what it reminded me what it looked like in case I changed it up a little bit. And then we're going to go to Object, Group, and ungroup it. Then I'm going to try to grab the white. I'm going to set my nudge distance on 5 inches. And I'm going to nudge that white out of the way. It was all one piece. And if you see, I've got my yellow box locked, so I can't move it, but you can see it that the yellow or the white is all gone. So that should already engrave, but there is a little bit of problem with the drawing. I noticed when I took it apart, go up to Object and ungroup this, that this line, these lines are not lines, they're fills or they're colors, which is fine, but if we double click or if we left click, right click, you can see it's double lines. Now they're thick enough lines, they're not going to cut, but the way I would fix this, and if you did it all at one time, because there's a couple other lines in here, is just zoom in here. Let's zoom in so we can put some color in the center. And what we're going to do is get rid of those 2 lines, and we're just going to nudge them over out of the way. Now I'm going to grab that, and I'm just going to hit delete. I'm going to nudge these back. That should give you a little bit sharper, because it's not, if we convert it to an object, you can see that they're still fills and not lines though. But if we left click no fill, there's no lines also. So this might have been your problem. I do not know. Now there's a couple more lines you need to do the same thing to, like this wasn't part of that. So we left click, right click, take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in, nudge that out of the way, and delete that, and then go get the nudge. That's what you get. Now I think there was a couple more lines, especially down here at the bottom. I don't really see how this is going to affect your engraving, but you can see it's 2 lines when you move it. So if we just back it up here and we left click, right click, fill that in, you're going to still get the same thickness of a line, but you're not going to have 2 lines. And then we'll grab that part and put it back. And the person I'm doing this for, you might want to double check. But this should engrave, so the yellow is not going to engrave. So it should look pretty good. It was just this white that might have been giving you the problem, because it is a 100% carbon copy of the drawing. And there's actually, there's actually some gray tinted line, or well, it's not, it's just the fill itself. That might even work, just a bit of fill. I wonder if we can fill in just that. Nope, probably can't ever get just in that crack. Well, you can. You probably want to zoom in. So you could have done that, just erased all those lines and just filled in those lines, because then these lines should be just black. And if we left click, take the fill away, there's no fill and there's no lines. So there's 2 ways to do that. My way, probably just as easily. Hopefully that answers her question. And if it's not, she knows how to email me back. Hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.